Well, hello, whoever just popped in. Gator. Hi, darling. Thank you for the message, sweetheart. And I'm doing okay. I'm struggling this week, but I'm doing okay. I just need to send a quick invite out to somebody. Hang on just a second. It's good to see you, though. I got to find my own live stream, which usually is not easy. Hey, look. Put it right on front. That doesn't happen very often. Hey, Seven Sprouts. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. I'm just sending this message out so everybody knows. One more place I got to send it, and then I'm all yours. Hey, Cal. How are you, sis? Oh, yellow. How are you, Anonymous? Good to see you. I heard you were back in town. Hey, Mark. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Well, welcome. I am in Texas at the moment. I will be moving to Tennessee October 1st. So I hear you. Even if you did complain, nobody would listen. So it's best I found to just put a smile on my face and keep going. You know, life's going to throw you curves. It is what it is. Hey, Molly. Brian. Hi, sweetheart. Beverly. What's up, Miss Bev? So what you been up to, Anon? I did watch one of your last videos. I don't remember which one it was, though. I've just kind of gone crazy since then. So what is up with everybody today? Has everybody gone to vote? Have you voted? Have you voted? This was a tough one. I think this is probably one of the closest votes we've ever had. I'm thinking so. Thank you, Mark. Just kind of hanging out. I know you guys, I have not been on much this week. I think what's happened is I'm still 2 weeks away from my infusion. And with all of the packing and rearranging the garage and all of the heavy lifting that I've been doing, I think it's just triggered a flare. And I've just been in a lot of pain this week, but it's okay. I'm getting through it. You know, I'm smiling and I'm good. I just haven't takes all of my energy to get through the day. By the time I get home, I'm just wasted. So I really wanted to come hang out with you guys for a little while tonight. I've missed y'all. Setting up a podcast. Cool. Thanks, Bev. Yeah, I've missed y'all. I really have. I just said it just when I get a bad flare, one of the biggest side effects is fatigue. It just zaps your energy. And by the time I get home from a full day of work, I'm just exhausted. You know, I've still got to do some laundry, get something to eat. And by the time I do all that, I'm just exhausted. Absolutely, Mark. I believe that to the hilt. God is in charge, and I fully believe that. Oh, it's okay, though. Honestly, guys, it's okay. I mean, I've been living with rheumatoid arthritis a long time. And I know there are things that I do and don't do that trigger it. And just a second. One of the persons that I sent an invite to. So, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, in order for me to be able to move October 1st, the stuff's here's got to get done. So it's all good. You know, God's in charge. And I haven't done a whole lot today. I colored my hair because let's face it, the grays were out of control. If any of you guys watched the fire starting challenge, you haven't watched it, it's over on Mr. Mach 1's channel. Those girls made me look like an amateur that I am, but it's okay. I finally got it. I kept going and I got it. But yeah, the grays were horrible. Horrible. So I did that today, and then I just kind of laid around and did a couple little loads of laundry, but I don't have to be on my feet long for that. You know what I mean? Just put it in the washer, put it in the dryer, and I can sit in the bed and fold it and take a nap and just kind of chilling. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. It's this camera for some reason, and I think it's this room. The lights are yellow. The bulb that's in there is yellow, and the walls I don't know if you haven't been here before. The walls on this side are orange. Yes, orange. Now, before I moved here, and all of my walls were kind of a white color, and I had lots of natural light, and it was great. But here, the colors are kind of off. It's actually plum. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe you can see it better if I get in the light. It's actually a plum color. But I love it. And I started out as a blonde. If you go back and watch my really early videos, like my intro video and all that, I've been blonde most of my life. I hear you, Anon. Well, the challenge was Susan Sullivan challenged myself and Rambling Mountain Rose, Connie, to a primitive fire starting, which means the only thing we could use was our ferro rod, if you had it, and whatever you could find around you. Now, both of them live in a country setting, so finding lots of moss and cotton and different things that burn are easy. It was a challenge for me. You know, I live in the city. I don't live in the country. I'm fixing to. I'm going to be close to the country. But it was a challenge. I ended up going down to my mom and dad's for a day, and I found a few things there. And, you know, both of them were like 3 little strikes, and they have large ferro rods as well as I've got a little tiny one. But it took me 47 strikes. Yes, I went back and watched and counted 47 strikes. But you know what? I got it. I know in an emergency situation, if that's all I had, I can start a fire. Which means I can eat, and I can boil my water, and I can have something to drink, and, you know, I can work from there. She hasn't made contact with you, Kel. She's probably really busy. And they may not, Kel, where they're at. They may be pretty remote. They may not have service. Yeah, magnifying glass. And what I told them, I said, as far as it really goes, I mean, I think it's in the top drawer. Hold on. Well, maybe I opened the right one. Start with. Oh, sorry, y'all. See, I have a fire kit. Brian sent me this one, which is awesome. I love you, Brian. Thank you again. Brian sent me this one. So I have a good basis. I get it out of the bag. He sent me the ferro rod, obviously, and there is another little baggie in there that's got some fat wood in it and a little bit of bark, a Bic lighter. There's a little waterproof tube with some matches in it. And in here, flint and steel, you got it. Hey, Glenda, how are you, sweetheart? And then in here, he put, I don't know what they're called, but these little things right here are covered with some kind of petroleum, and they burn like crazy. And I absolutely, this one, I think the other one's on the other end. I think it's a taco. Yeah, it's a taco. Let me show you the taco. It's taco. But, so I have the basis of a basic kit. You know, I've got enough to do what I would need to do. But it's nice to know that, you know, because this kit, and there's some rope in here, some petroleum-based rope. You know, but it's nice to know when this kit runs out, which it will, this is not going to last forever, right? So in a long-term situation, it's nice to know that, yes, I can start a fire without any type of accelerant or petroleum or whatever. You know, if all I've got is my ferro rod, I can start a fire. I know that now. So I'm really grateful to Susan. And if you guys haven't watched it, it's a fun video. It's over on Mr. Mach 1's channel. Andy, where the heck have you been? I have missed you, darling. Where you been? I say that like I hadn't talked to him already today because I saw his video, but whatever. Y'all don't know because y'all ain't talked to him. I can get it back in here. Lynn Denton made the taco fire starter. And the beacon also. Cool. I know, right? The taco's too cute. Hey, Ruby. Sergeant Birdie. Well, hi there. Well, you tell 802 that I just love the pieces out of him, and I'm happy to have y'all. So, howdy. There's my sweetheart. Hi, 802. How are you, darling? It's good to see you. Ow. Okay. Hey, Jessica. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And My Life Part 3. Hi, guys. I'm Country Girl or CG, whichever one you pick. Ah, you're a sweetheart. Thank you, honey. Where'd my Andy go? You can't pop in and leave. What the heck? So how are y'all doing over there? You doing all right, darling? I didn't see you live. I guess I should have checked. I didn't check, so that would be my bad. You know, it's impossible, though. You look at the lives, and there are so many people that I know and interact with. I think it's almost impossible not to step on somebody's toes. Oh, thank you so much. And for those of y'all that are rating, so to speak, or my new guys, I will go back afterward because I'll get the notification and I will absolutely check out your channels. I will do that, but I don't do it while I'm on my lives. Okay. Scott King. How are you, honey? Ah, lagging. I got you, Andy. So I'll be patient. Yep, matches and lighters, and I've got several, Skeeter. Don't know what I did with the bag. Somewhere around here. Here it is. See? And I bought that to go in my bag because I caught it on sale. So Andy, if you guys don't know Andy, Andy's Backyard and Shopping. It's really good to see you again. Hey, Charlie. Andy is one of my good friends. He's got a cute little channel, you guys. What's it been, Andy? 2 months, 3 months, maybe a little longer. I don't know. He just bought some land in Tennessee. He moved from Alabama to Tennessee, bought some land, and he's pretty much starting from scratch. Thank you, Skeeter. Yeah, I do. And I've also got Skeeter in my other bag. It's already packed. I have steel wool and a 6-pack of 9-volt batteries, which I know I can start a spark that way. I have a baggie of cotton balls wrapped up in petroleum jelly. So I've got several ways to start a fire. Hey, Steve, how are you? Good to see you. You got it. Scott, you're always up to no good, but that's what we like about you. Thank you so much, my life. Thank you. When I get back from Ontario. Oh, you're sending him some gum. That will be awesome. But yeah, Andy's channel is really fun to watch. He just got a new puppy, so yeah, go check out the new puppy. And he got his very first chicken. Actually, it's a rooster. And next Saturday, I believe he said a week from today. Andy, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe he said a week from today, he'll be getting some hens to go with that rooster. And he's got a really cute little creek on that property. He's cleared most of it with a weed eater. So it's been really cool to watch the transformation. He's got a couple of tiny houses on the property for him and his family. It's really cool. I think you guys would enjoy his channel. He's a lot of fun to watch. And Baby Girl Dog. You can't forget Baby Girl Dog. She is a sweetheart. So how are you doing, Steve? You doing all right? I haven't seen you in a while. Brian's asking about the gum. It's called Thrills, Brian. Thrills. Thrills gum. And I'm not going to tell you anything except that I will tell you mine is packed. So it's packed. I will tell you that on the label, it still says, and I'm not kidding you, it says Thrills gum. It still tastes like soap. And that's all the hint I'm going to give you. Good. I'm glad to see you. Hey, Pinebrook. How are you? Welcome, sweetheart. Oh, cool. I'll be looking for it. About 2 months. I was thinking it was April, May, somewhere in there. So I wasn't too far off. Time just flies, don't it, Andy? And y'all will be amazed at how much he's accomplished. If you go back and watch the first one when he does one of the videos, and I'd have to go look it up for you. But the very first video he did when he was out there, and you look at what he started with just a blank canvas, and you look at it today, and you can really see how much work he's put into that. It's just crazy. Well, Dusty, how are you? Still out in Fire Island. Cool. I bet. I bet it's all really awesome out by the water. It's good to see you. I'm telling you, Brian, I did a mail call on that box and she sent me all kinds of stuff. That gum, I took a bite. I didn't even bite through the piece and I spit it out. Seriously, it is so beyond nasty. Well, Northeast Ohio farmer. Hi there. Welcome. Welcome. I love seeing so many new people. Welcome. I love getting to know new people and meet new people. And I really, one of the things too, and if you guys will keep me in your prayers, I think I found the house I want to move to. It's been a pretty good summer. I mean, it's, I worked a lot, but it's been pretty good. I am so happy to meet you. I do. I've got Kelly's email. I can send it to her, Brian. But one of the things, I am moving October 1st. My company is transferring me to our Memphis, Tennessee office. So I am moving October 1st. And I think I found the house I want. You guys keep me in your prayers that I can get this house. It's a really cute little house. I can't afford it. Barely. It's at the top of my budget, but if I'm careful with what I do, I can do it. I have Facebook as well. Y'all give me a second. I'm moving slow, y'all. Give me a second and I will type the name out for you, honey. That is my Facebook. Let me know when you get it so I can take that back down, please. Hey, Jean, how are you, sweetheart? Have a good night. Working on a car for a vet. Awesome. So if I can get this house, it's actually a little bigger than what I need, but there are parts of Memphis that are really high crime that you just don't want to be. Memphis is not great all over. So I found this chart that shows you number 1 being the worst place to live and number 12 being the best area to live. This one ranks at number 9.5, 9.5. So above that, I can't afford to live there. They're like $1,200 a month, and I can't afford that. So this is the first one on the level that I can afford. Awesome, Charlie. That's good. So thank you. And make sure if your Facebook name is anything other than Northeast Ohio Farmer, just put me a note there, because if I don't recognize it, I won't accept it. Okay. Same with anybody. If your YouTube name is different than your Facebook name, make sure you let me know so I'll recognize you. Oh, Charlie, that's awesome. You are getting so close, baby. Anyway, this house is a little bigger than what I need, but in the really bad areas of town are where the size of house that I would need that's cheaper, but they're in such a bad area, I'm not going to live there. It's just not. So I found this one house. It's really cute. It's 3 bedroom, 2 bath. But the good thing about it is the bottom of the house, the bottom floor, is the original house. It's 2 bedroom, 1 bath, kitchen, dining. It's got a separate laundry room, which is rare in Memphis. Most of the time, you guys, every house, almost every house I looked at in Memphis, the washer and dryer and the water heater are all in the kitchen. You heard me, in the kitchen. I even saw one where the sink was right here, the water heater was right here, and the washer and dryer were right here, literally. They butted up against each other. But this one actually has a separate laundry room. The upstairs is an addition. It is a big master suite with its own ensuite. It's a huge freaking room. I don't always do a lot of stairs, especially like now with the arthritis killing me the way it is. Stairs are a little hard. Oh my God. I hope, Andy. Look at you being all protective. You're so sweet. Yes, Andy will only be about an hour, hour and a half away from me when I move. So y'all be looking for that, because somehow or another, I'm going to make it out to see him, or he's going to come see me. We'll definitely have to do a video for that one. But if I can get the house, it's ideal for me. I'll have the upstairs and I'll leave it closed off. In fact, it's not even hooked in. The bottom half of the house has central AC, air and heat. The top half is a window unit and a radiator. So I will just close, more than likely close that off, use it as a guest space or storage. The original master downstairs is where I'll sleep. And then right next to it is another bedroom, which will actually become my YouTube studio that I can make nice and bright and airy and have lots of space and lots of room. It's got a fenced-in yard for Bo. It's got a 2-car garage, so I can do some stuff outside. She'll be nice. Well, Brian, I would imagine, unless I miss my guess right, Mr. Andy over there, it won't be long after I get there before I'll have my concealed license and my own handgun. And Andy is also going to help me. He's going to teach me to shoot. Absolutely. It's going to be great. And I'm so looking forward to I'm going to have 4 seasons, y'all. Because see, in Texas, we have December, January, and summer. That's what we have. Because from February on, it's just hot. It's still hot. I mean, like, if I look right now, we're at what? 8 o'clock at night? Let me tell y'all what the current temperature is. Excuse me. It is 87 with the high humidity, makes it feel like 93 at 8 o'clock at night. And where I'm going, it's currently 84. So, yeah. Big difference. Brian and you are friends on Facebook. Hey, Susan, can you hear? Good night, Jean. Love you, Bubba. But yeah, those of you who don't know that are new to my channel, I am legally blind in my right eye. The problem with that, when it comes to things like shooting and arrows, bows and arrows and stuff like that, I'm right-handed. So I have a hard time sighting things. But Andy is going to work with me. He is familiar with that. He's familiar with shooting and all this fun stuff he does. So he is going to work with me and teach me how to compensate for the blind eye and still accomplish. And we'll have a weapon that'll actually be set specifically for me to work with me. Hotel CG and party in my land. Andy, you know I'm coming, right? You know I'm like getting there on the 1st. Don't be surprised if I don't show up at your house on the 2nd, okay? Awesome, Brian. Thank you. So, yeah, I think it's going to be an ideal house. It's not a giant house. It's not by any means, but it's in a halfway decent neighborhood. Fenced-in yard for Bo. It's the space that I need. So cool. And I'm hoping to convince Andy to come over and help me set my bed up. Love you, Andy. They have my boss here will have people here to load the U-Haul. The company is paying for a 10-foot U-Haul, which is plenty for what I've got. And then we're going to have a tow dolly to tow my car up there, and I'm just going to drive the U-Haul. Oh, that's awesome, Andy. See, you're already helping. So the guys in my office, my crews that work for me, will be here to load the trailer. And then once the trailer's loaded, then we drive, or the truck, I'm sorry, load the truck. Then we drive to U-Haul to pick up the dolly, and U-Haul has to disconnect my drive shaft. I have to pay them to disconnect my drive shaft. And then when I get there, it kind of makes for a crazy thing, because when I get there, I have to go to U-Haul and get them and pay them to put my drive shaft back in my car to hook it back up, and then leave my car there, drive to the house and unload this truck, which the boss there has people to unload, then drive back to U-Haul to get my car. Because I can't unload the truck with the dolly attached to it, and I can't move the car with it not having a drive shaft. So isn't that just fun? I get to pay them to take my car apart and put it back together. Slap me silly. Yeah, it's crazy, but I have a rear-wheel drive car, so I can't, when you're going to put it on the tow dolly, I have to disconnect the drive shaft. I have an older car. I have a 2000 Grand Marquis. So you have to disconnect the drive shaft. If I had a front-wheel car, that wouldn't be any big deal. I just drive right up on the dolly and secure it and it'd be done, but I don't, so. But it's all good. It's a little warm in here, y'all. Moose Knuckle, how are you, darling? Don't tell Molly. Yeah, so it's getting things are starting to happen, y'all. And you know what's funny though? The house is managed by a real estate company, and they won't even let me apply for the house until somebody has physically looked at it. And I said, okay, but I'm in Houston, Texas. I can't just drive over there and look at a house and come back. And so I talked to my boss, and they've agreed to let my boss go look at it, who will take a couple of videos for me and pictures and send them to me. And that's how I'm going to see it, other than the pictures that they have posted. So that is awesome news, Andy. Yes, he does. He's already got two, but if he moves to Tennessee. So, Mr. Moose Knuckles, how are you, sweetheart? You doing all right? Well, dang, $200 for a lifetime. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much, Northeast. I will look forward to you, and I will check my Facebook and get your invitation or accept your request. So it was wonderful to meet you, and I hope you'll come back, hon. You do tend to have that effect on me, Andy. I will say that. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to go watch it. I'm glad you're walking again. You guys, he's talking about he had an injury. He is in the service, and he was in Afghanistan, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And got injured, and he's had to have some surgery on his ankle and long recovery. I hear that. We're in the South. Thank you so much, darling. Blessings to you too. Skeeter's in Florida, for those of you that are looking at his $70 for 6 years. Hey, Brando. Brando, I want you to know, Brando, I used your spice on that fried chicken. Just saying. Andy would know, because I'm sure he's already gotten his. Trust me. He's been done. In fact, he's got a video on his channel doing some target practice, or where he was doing target practice. Showed you his little setup. And he's got a really cute little creek down there. And unless I'm mistaken, Andy, where you set up to your little target practice, that's the little clearing path you made going down to the creek, right? About halfway down. Right. My phone is officially charged. Brando, I love that spice. I can't use it if Christy's eating, because she does not do spicy at all. But as for me, oh yeah, I love. And you know, it's funny. The one of them, obviously, like you said, is hotter than the other, but they're both so good. Let's go to the range once a week. Pretty cool. And then I am going to be, it's just going to be like a whirlwind month and a half for me. Didn't even think to check it for a lifetime. I'm moving October 1st, right? I have a friend coming on the 6th. It's going to help me actually put my bed and stuff together and get furniture moved. On the 13th, which is the following weekend, I'll be in Virginia for the Homesteading American Conference in Virginia. Homesteaders of America. I'm going to get it right here in a minute. That's on the week of the 13th, 14th. So it's kind of like, holy cow. Charlie, it's all good. What kind of phone did you get? So it's just going to be a really busy thing. And I'm probably going to do a couple of live streams, kind of like unpack with me. Y'all can just watch me unpack crap. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. We're going to have to hook up. I'll have to email me your phone number or something, and that way we can hook up there. And I'm going to have a very special guest going with me to that one. Butts up on a national forest. Susan has a beautiful piece of property as well. She's in Tennessee as well. She's a lot further east than Andy and I are. You're going to finish setting up a live stream. Awesome, Brando. Brando sends me the most beautiful pictures, you guys. If he would print those and frame them, he could make a mint. I'm telling you. Hey, Sybil, how are you? Good to see you. Absolutely. Sounds like fun. It's going to be great. I know, like I said, I have a special person that's going with me, which is going to be fun. And we are going to meet Daryl and Cher, Two Family Homestead. We're going to meet them for dinner one night, which is going to be awesome. I must have forgot, Kel. Yeah, Susan's right. Y'all don't forget to vote. If you haven't voted on the challenge yet, well, Sybil, honey, today and yesterday, I could barely walk because it's time for my infusion. But you know what? You got to wake up this morning. You got to see that beautiful sunrise. You got to hug your kids. Makes it a beautiful day. Everything else can be worked around, darling. I'm glad you're here. I'm happy to see you. You picked number 1, Skeeter? Awesome. I'm telling you, I think this is one of the closest votes we've had. I think it's really close. Usually we have one person that just shoots out ahead of everybody, but this has really been close. I did show Andy a picture, and he's decided that he's close enough for me to cook for him. I think the picture's passed the test. Gas Nation, hi, sweetheart. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? I am doing well, by the way. Thank you. You do need to go vote. Y'all got until tomorrow at about 4:35 o'clock to go vote. You want in on all the prizes and the giveaways, and we've got some seeds this time, some of Susan's shagbark syrup, some crochet kitchen sets, which are to die for. There is a hot oil thermometer, like the one that you clip onto the side of your pan to check the temperature of your oil. One of those is in the giveaway. I'm not 100% certain. Y'all don't quote me on this, but I believe the sponsored gift is a knife set, I think. I'm not 100% certain, so y'all don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. So there's a lot of great prizes, but if you want to win one of the prizes, it's a couple conditions. You must be subscribed to the channel, and you need to email us. Let me put the email out there for you. It is in the description of this video as well. It's IT's Challenges 2018 at gmail.com. And I can spell it right, it would help. That's the email address. You guys make sure you email us. If we don't have your email, you won't be eligible for the prizes. And for those of you that are new, the reason we do that is because we had several people in the beginning that would win prizes. We'd have no way to get a hold of them, and they wouldn't respond to us with messages. So this way, we have a way to get a hold of you if you win something so that you can get your prizes to you. Awesome. Susan sent you the link. Cool. Yeah, Susan's good at that. So yeah, make sure you go vote because there's some awesome prizes. And then tomorrow night, about 7 o'clock, we'll do the live. Susan is awesome. I've heard that trouble can be fun, the right kind of trouble. Skeeter. Susan. I don't know. I don't think you're ever too old to have fun. That was a message from Kelly. And Kelly, you can always type something like that in here, baby. You don't have to worry about that. You're always welcome to, but I will tell him this time. Um, Kelly does goodie boxes from Canada. If you've never gotten one, they're a lot of fun. They're $20 because she has to pay for everything in it and the shipping, which is the biggest part of it. But she'll put all kinds of Canadian treats and snacks and gum and all kinds of stuff in there. And they're a lot of fun. There's several of them that we probably need to gather up all the videos, Kelly, and we get you create a playlist on your channel for them. But I loved them. Mine is on there. I've got a review on mine and our mail opening. Too fun. There's some really good stuff in there. And it's interesting to see the different treats and how they differ from ours and how they're similar. Some of them, like I think it's what we call M&Ms. They have a totally different name. Smarties. Is that right, Cal? Smarties or M&Ms to us, but yeah. Skeeter's gonna resuscitate you. Autumn, hi, sweetheart. Are you still stateside or are you back home, baby? Hey, Ron, how are you? Susan. Smarties, yeah. Well, Autumn, it was awesome having you here for a while, though. Andy, I sent you a Facebook message. How's the packing? All I've got left really is what's in this room. Obviously, my clothes are in my dresser. I've got this cabinet beside me. You guys have never seen this cabinet. It's right there. And a lot of what's in that cabinet is already in boxes. There are a few things that are not. They're going to have to get put in boxes, but probably 85% of that's already boxes that's just being used for storage anyway. So kind of I got a box today for my blankets that Susan made me. Susan has made me 2 beautiful blankets. I got a box today that will hold both of those. Andy. But the garage is ready to go. Everything in the garage is done. Everything in the closet's done. I have a tote in the closet that all my clothes will go in. And then there's just the odds and ends of everyday stuff around here that'll go last minute. So how are things going, Sybil, at the hospital? Are they any better? And I'm glad you stopped by, sweetheart. I love you. 2 months was never good. You know what? Most people don't get to take 2 months vacations. I'm just saying. I'm lucky to get 2 days. I must come. Skater, you are so bad. Part of why I love you so much, but still. So I got a letter today too from AdSense, which is, for the monetization for the videos and the super chats, all that kind of stuff. We still haven't confirmed your address because I'm getting ready to move. Hey, Sandy, how are you? So I'm trying to put it off till I get an actual address that I'm moving, because I can send it here and then it doesn't do me any good. Yeah. So it hasn't gotten any better at all. I'm so sorry to hear that, sweetheart. I will continue to keep you guys all in my prayers. I was sure hoping it was going to turn around. But you know what? God's got a reason, Sybil. There's a reason. I hear you, Autumn. We would love for you to live here too. I would prefer you were a little further south, though. Just saying. Anywhere below that Mason-Dixon line, and I'm happy. Yeah, I've got the RA flare, so I can understand, Sandy. I can understand, honey. But it's okay. I mean, it just is what it is. Every one of us, we all have aches and pains and things that go on. And shoot, if I stopped every time I just didn't feel so great, I'd never been out of bed. All right, guys, have a good one, sweetheart. Tell Jenny hi for me. I haven't seen her in forever. Tell her hi for me. And give yourself a great big hug. Yeah, it is. It's just part of life, right? It's just life. Okay, CG, tell these boys they be playing with fire. Yeah. Yeah, Susan's husband would probably not be happy. Love you, Sybil. I'll fill you in a little later, Brian. Just remind me. I'll fill you in after when we get on the chat. I'm out of tea. Is that like disastrous or what? Christy's cooking, so I know where Bo is. He's in the kitchen hoping for little tidbits to drop on the floor. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Autumn. Susan's got the same kind of lag that Andy's got sometimes, I think. So sometimes she gets stuff a little after we do. And y'all get them after I do because I know there's always a lag. I suppose if I get hot, I can just turn sideways and actually feel the fan, right? My eye's bugging me. Y'all see how red it is? That's not makeup, y'all. I don't know what it is, but hi, Howie. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. Andy must be multitasking. He's just gotten email back or internet back in the new property. So the whole 2 months or whatever has been gone, he hasn't had internet. So now I think he's ODing on I think he's ODing on videos and live streams. So how are you, Howie? You're going on a trip soon, aren't you? It is, Skeeter. It is the bad eye. So it's not affecting the way I see anything. It's just, I mean, you can see it's pretty red. It's, if I brush my eyelashes, it kind of hurts a little bit, but even if it were to swell shut, it wouldn't bug me. But I don't know what I did. Smoke is cleared and it's raining. That's awesome. That rain will be a blessing. You do have that effect on me, Andy. That's for sure. Although you're kind of behaving yourself tonight, that makes me a little scary. How are you feeling, Autumn? Did you finally recover? I know you were sick while you were here. I had a sad moment, Autumn. I had to pack up most of my tea today. I left out about half a box of my Yorkshire that I had left. I kept it out, and of course my regular spearmint that I love, so and my spiced tea. But I had to pack up all the rest of my stuff today. I was like, oh. But I thought about you because most of them came from you and Susan. I know, Grant Cal, and he's been closer. He's a lot closer. So yeah, those fires are done, and there's parts of Montana that are getting it too. Connie's been dealing with it, and it's just been bad all over. Yep, we love tea. Susan, myself, Sissy, Mountain Rose, Rambling Mountain Rose. We all love tea, and we kind of go back and forth. We send each other teas. In fact, I've got some for Susan that I need to send, and I got her a special surprise that she doesn't know about, and she can't hear me, so I can talk about it. Yeah, it's been bad all over. 70 sounds heaven. I think she's running low, and so I've actually got her more than what she thinks is coming, which is cool. And I have to start putting money back for the trip to Virginia because the person that I'm going with is driving, but I'm paying the gas. So I got to start putting money back for that. I got to figure out how much gas we're going to need so I can make sure I put enough back. Maybe so, Charlie. You came so close last time. I think twice your name was just barely off. Yeah, she came to hear me, which is kind of fun, Brian. Your grocery bill gave you a heart attack. Sweet iced tea. Well, Andy, honey, I will make you sweet iced tea, and you'll have your own pitcher because mine ain't gonna have no sugar in it. Although I do like the sound of that watermelon wine. Boy, my computer is crazy. It just minimized my screen. Okay, seriously, minimize the whole screen. Don't ask me why. I blame the Chinese. You sure it wasn't the Russians, Charlie? Hey, Daniel, how are you? Everybody say hi to Daniel. You know what, Brian? I don't know. I need to call him. I've got his actual cell phone. I need to call him and I'm not sure. Last time I talked to him, his back was really hurting. So I don't know if he's having a problem or what. I'll call him and I will let you know. I'll call him later this evening. 163 pounds. Holy crap. Right? I'm just hoping they get the paperwork all done out on them so you can just come here and stay. So Andy got the cutest puppy too. If y'all haven't seen the puppy, you got to go over to Andy's channel. The last one he did, the last video he just did this afternoon. That little puppy's so cute. She will be mailing Canadian goodie boxes out the first week of October. So if you want to have one, it's 20 bucks. She does have a PayPal account. Let me know. We'll get you hooked together. They're a really cool box, though, and you're paying for the shipping. She's pretty much paying for everything that goes in it. And if she happens to send you extra coffee crisps that you just don't necessarily need, you are welcome to send them my way. I'm just saying. Just saying. Because coffee crisps are like heaven on a stick, I'm telling you. Trump's lawyer, not the Chinese. Has to be the short dudes in Asia. Could be those crazy crazy rich Asians, right? I hear you, Autumn. It will. And the Russians, I think it's collusion. They must all be in on it together. October 2nd. My birthday's coming up too. So does anybody in here have birthdays like in the next week or so? Oh, that's awesome, Autumn. Absolutely, Cal. It's all of them. I think so too. I think it's collusion. Woodwinds, Mysteries, and Investigations. I don't know who that is, but they just voted. So y'all don't forget to vote. Diggers. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you so much, honey. How are you? It's good to see you. Digger sent me. Oh, Andy, you didn't see it. Are you still there, Andy? I know. Diggers is awesome. And he is such a sweetheart. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys. I've missed everybody. We're kind of dropping down. We only got about 12 of us in here, but that's okay. I'm waiting to see if Andy's still in here. I can show him what Digger sent me. I showed Brian already, so I know he's seen it. I don't know if Charlie saw it. Did you see it, Charlie? Yeah, y'all don't forget to vote. Honey, I'm moving October 1st. We have hired the girl that's going to replace me here in Houston. I'm doing her training. Oh, that's awesome, Diggers. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Let's see if you get this. Yeah, y'all go vote. Seriously. Daniel, it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I told them I was not 100% sure. It is the knife set on the sponsor gift this week, right? You sent an email, by the way. Cool. You spent the last 2 days asleep. Yeah, Autumn's birthday's October 5th. Let me get it. It's on the ground. No telling how long it'll be before he sees it. So check this out, y'all. This was FLP did Finger Lakes Prepper. I think that's right. He did a thing about your prepper gap. What do you have a gap on that's not, if you need to pick up a go bag or whatever, what are you missing? What are you lacking? And we were laughing because I told them, I said, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't even have a knife. So he sent me a mini machete. It is in its case. Check it out, y'all. How cool is that? I'm betting Andy's got some vegetation over there that would be mighty awesome with that as well.
Dinner's ready.
Okay, thank you.
Meatloaf, macaroni and cheese, and was not in the box.
Okay.
I knew you would like that.
I do.
And vegetables.
Okay, thank you. And there's my Bobo is here. I know, right? Me too. I have lots of gaps too, but my Bobo's here, everybody. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. It's Bobo. Hey. Say hi. Here's my Bobo. Yeah, pretty cool, right, you guys? It's called a mini machete, but I am so ecstatic, so excited about that. So Brian sent me the fire kit, and Digger sent me the mini machete. Christmas is 4 months from today. Oh my goodness, Kel, don't tell me that. So yeah. But it was a big deal to me, Diggers. Thank you. I really, really love it. And it's right here so it doesn't get lost when in all this packing. It stays right actually with the fire kit from Brian. What? What? What are you doing? Huh? Oh, I just love you, Diggers. I saw you on last night, and you got off right as I popped in the room, so I didn't get to say hi, but I did leave you a thumbs up, if that helps. My next acquisition is a kukri. Is that how you say it? Charlie. Have Gerber also. Yeah, I'm excited because it's going to be extremely versatile. Got the machete from Tractor Supply, you guys. So if you guys want one like this, it is called a Schrade. It is a Schrade mini machete. The package was black with bright green writing on it. I thought you would like that, Andy. Oops. If they don't have them there, Brian, check online. If you can't find it there, I'm sure you can get it online. I cut some of my hair off today, too, and you can't tell. Like, holy cow. Went to look for another one, and they didn't have any. Wow. Awesome. I still have yours sitting here, too, Andy. So, you got, what, a month to get it? About a month? And your hat. And, see, I still have all your goodies. Hey, Owen. You are blessed to witness a huge storm. Yeah, some of the storms here can get crazy. That's awesome, Diggers. I am so excited. The house I'm going to is in a residential area, but it backs up to some much more dense property, which is cool. And Andy doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to talk him into helping me build some raised beds that'll keep me from having to bend over too much when my knees hurt. He doesn't know it yet, but that's what's going to happen. Brittany works at Tractor Supply, and you haven't gave us all the hookup yet, girlfriend. What's up? What's up with that? What's up with that? How are you, Owen? You doing all right? I will. I have a little bit, not much, but a little. So yeah. And Andy's only an hour and a half away. So if I really want to go play in the woods, I'm sure I could go to Andy's house. He's got 7 acres. Watch. I bet he won't mind. Yeah, that's true, Autumn. Awesome, Owen. Who'd you vote for? Or what number? I can't tell you who it is, but yeah, so anybody hasn't gone and voted, y'all need to go vote. Awesome, Charlie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do them raised so that when the arthritis flares like it is now, there's no way I could get on my knees back. Aw, thanks, Andy. Voted on number 1. Cool. So Bo has these patches on his elbows where he was laying on concrete and just kind of got raw. And I get them to where they're almost healed and they get just start to get the slab coming off or the scab. And he licks it all back off again because he doesn't like it. Those elbows are never freaking gonna heal, I'm telling you. Yeah, raised beds, and I think Andy would be more than happy if I buy the materials. I think he'll and feed him. That was one of the deals. I gotta feed him. He'll come do stuff for me if I feed him. He's been a single bachelor for a long time, so to get a home cooked meal might be worth something for him. But yeah, I'm gonna get him to help me build him up enough that I can bend slightly, but where I don't have to get on my hands and knees. Autumn, I can't, they don't do that here, but I can see why. But if anybody can do it, Andy can. That's for sure. Andy, I saw some really cool. I don't know if you've had a chance yet to catch up on Mr. Dan's videos, but he's got some really cool solar lights that he got at Dollar General that mount flat on a post like you've got. It's pretty cool. So I'll look and see if I can find a few of them and bring you some too. Food is important, Brian. And Andy's like you. He don't exactly want healthy. He wants good old Southern cooking. He wants the gravy and the taters and the the green beans and the fried pork chops or chicken or beef roast. Andy wants food. He's a growing boy and he needs his food. It is hard to get off, Autumn. And it's going to be fun for me. I've never really, when I was a kid, I helped my mom with her garden, but that's mom growing, not me. That's me doing what mom told you. So start out with something small. Molly doesn't know which one to choose. Unhealthy food is. Oh, well, good golly, Miss Molly. Because she's never heard that before in her life. Andy's song came on the radio the other day. I was thinking about him. Yeah, you know what's funny, Andy? I found him through you, through your channel. And I don't think since that first day I went over and said, hey, Andy sent me, I don't think I've missed one of his videos. I really enjoy watching his videos. And he usually pops over here to mine too. So, but yeah, I'm going to look. We got a Dollar General right up the street, darling. I'll pop in there and see if they got a few of them lights because that'd be easy to mount flush right there on your posts of both of the houses. Too many times. I hear you, honey. I just had to go there, though. Sloppy Joes and Italian turkey provolone or arugula on crispy semolina bread. Yum. So which one did you end up voting for, Miss Molly? Well, I promised Andy that I'd make him fried pork chops, mashed potatoes, and gravy and green beans with bacon and onion in them for he'll come help me fix my bed. Yeah, I must have a new favorite store. Yeah, it's a Dollar General and Mr. Dan over at Home in the Sticks. If you ain't been over to his channel, it's a cool channel. I love watching him, and every one of his videos he starts them the same. They're so cute. He says, "So let me get this turned around. I'm gonna tell you about it." And he goes every time. It's too cute. But I love watching his videos. He's actually got cucumbers, you guys. He's got a hanging basket on under his porch in the shade. You guys, I'm serious. A hanging basket under the porch in the shade, and he's got wire stretched around it, and he's got those vines growing on this wire up in the air, and they are actually starting to produce their flowering in the shade. It's totally cool. I gotta go check that out. The video he did today, I think he did the update on it. But he found these solar lights that he said are super bright when then they're just charged during the day by the sun. They mount flat on a post. So I think then that'd be really good for Andy out there where he's at. Both of the tiny houses have the front porches with those same posts. And he doesn't have, electric there yet. So then win supper, CG. Seems he gets it faster if I just type it. So. Oh, I love pumpkin diggers. Let me go shut my door. Hang on, guys. I think it's licorice time. I know, right, Andy? I think we need to try that, don't you think? Cinnamon licorice, you guys. Except I forgot to seal the package up. I gotta remember to do that. Chili beans, fried taters, and sweet cornbread. Yum. I make the best fried taters you ever had, Brian. I'm famous for my fried taters. Toss some pumpkins over the hill. The next thing you know, we have volunteers. That's awesome, Diggers. That's cool. Yeah, y'all really got to go check those out, though, especially for those of you guys that garden and grow, or that tell me that you can't grow a garden because you don't have room for one. I'm telling you, these are hanging on a hanging basket underneath this porch with just a wire strung from pole to pole. And they're doing really good. Pumpkin vines kill American bamboo. I did not know that. The 2 pounds of lasagna, you guys. I had sent him a picture. He said he liked Italian food, and I said, "Yeah, lasagna." He loves it. So I sent him a picture of my last lasagna that I did. I said, I'll make you the big pan like that. You have enough to share with your family. And he says, "Well, that's enough for me. What are they going to eat?" I said, so I promised I'd make him 2 pans, one for him and one for them. And he's going to have lots of hens laying lots of eggs to keep up with how many eggs he wants every day. Well, so now you know how to kill. And the gravy too. Got it in trouble. Bella is the dog, by the way. Bella is Hannah's dog, but Hannah's not there. Hannah's in Ireland. And we can't forget biscuits and gravy. See, I know you quite well, Andy. You cast your vote. Awesome. Hey, Howie, welcome back. Oh, you're welcome. Did you get it then? Oh, awesome. Over 10 deer in the food forest. Shook the trees for them and more showed up. That's awesome. Although if you get too close to Andy and them, Howie, with those all those deer in the yard, you might lose a few. Holy crap, Andy. Right? Deer jerky. So biscuits and gravy along with. Okay. That's a knife, right? Hey, Rosanna. Thank you, honey. I know I haven't been on this week. I've been struggling this week. It's been a rough week, but it's getting there. And I missed everybody, so but I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And I did miss you. Thank you. It's good to see you. A couple girlfriends. I know, Autumn, that's me. So being close to Andy, I feel like cooking. You want to come over? Hey, Grampy, how are you? It's good to see you, darling. So how are you, Grampy? It's good to see you, sweetheart. Andy, uh, I'm about to get myself in trouble. What are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing, sweetheart? Grampy Campy has a video unboxing a Canadian goodie box. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to go watch that, Grampy. Right? I hear you, Autumn. I get fussed at all the time between Susan and Andy. They both fuss at me about not eating. Hey, I ate today. I had an English muffin. I had a sausage McMuffin. No egg, just sausage and a muffin. And now I'm having licorice. She's in the UK. Now, see, when this video catches up to Andy, he's not going to be happy with me. Woman. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Doing well, thank you. How are you doing? We love you, Grampy. I love all my subs. You guys are amazing. I am like truly blessed. Hey, Greg, how are you? Aww. Aw, that's awesome, Cal. Good night, Howie. Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to see that, Howie. But you have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by, hon. Love ya. I'm guessing it was about the gum, Grampy. Was it the gum? Yum. Yep. It's on mine too, Grampy. It was a long time ago. Probably back around, I don't know, September, October last year, maybe. But yeah, I believe I can relate. I hear you, Autumn. Oh, yay. Hi, Rosanna. Holy cannoli. Samwise Goji, where the heck have you been? I have so much to talk to you about. You seriously need to call me, dude. You know, your sister, you remember me, your sister? But it's good to see you. How are you, darling? Oh, awesome. I know, right? And I'm his sister. You'd think he would message me once in a while or text or something. Actually, I know he's started a new job, but I know he's just been really busy and doing the job and everything else. So, you know, Anon's still here. Sam was asking about you not too awful long ago. One arm paper hanger been on YouTube for months. I know, right? I miss you, little bro. I like miss you. Oh, Mr. Bo wants in. Excuse me just a moment, young. What's Emma? Emma? Oh, I'm not going to stand there and hold it for you, you little goofball. Ugh. I know, Sam. So when is a good time she can call me? Oh, cool, Anon. It's so funny because I have the stream behind me in the background so I can keep an eye on it. Like things I already said, and I'm just seeing it over there. That is true, Roseanne. He is spoiled rotten. And here is Jade. Is this Christy's dog, Jade? Jade, say hi. You say hi. Say hi, everybody. And there's the Bobo. He's over there somewhere. Where'd you go, Bo? Oh, there he is. So, yeah. Hi, Babosh. I know. I love you, too. Bo needs a double bacon cheeseburger with a side of fries. I know, because cool seeing Redneck back, isn't it? So what are you doing, Greg? I haven't seen you in a while either. So y'all, if you haven't voted, y'all make sure you go vote on that. I know, right, Bubba? Bubba, I need you to resend me your mailing address. Okay? Because I don't know what I did with it. I think, and I packed my address book. I have an address book with, people that I've sent stuff back and forth. And in my crazy, let's get everything packed that I don't need. I'm not going to need this. Yeah, I packed the address book. So I need you to text me your mailing address, Bubba. Oh, awesome, Grampy. I will be looking for that, Dwayne. Yay! Yeah, I know you did, and I think Owen did. I just better get my butt back to. uh, here we go again. Just minimize everything. What the heck? Craziness. Total craziness. Okay, Burger King then. Tonight, Andy. How about you? Oh, that's too funny. I seriously though, I really love my friends that make me eat because I really wouldn't eat if I just don't. Just got back from listening to a band at a local park, putting out videos and working. Awesome. Never too late for McDonald's. Brian, don't encourage him. He don't. He's bad enough. I know, Deborah. I get fussed at if I don't eat. I really, between Susan and Andy, especially, they're probably the biggest two. But holy God, see, don't encourage him, Brian. Love you, sis. Maybe we'll talk tomorrow. If I can remember, I will FaceTime you tomorrow. I've got a couple things to do, but not much. Love you, Molly. Holy cow, it's almost 9:30 already, you guys. Good night, Charlie. Love you, babe. Give my boys a hug for me. $10:30 and already in bed. It's 9:30 here, but by the time I get something, since apparently I have to eat. Yay, Autumn made a sandwich. But since apparently I have to eat something and I got to get Bo, take him out, fill up his bowl for him because he'll munch. Get my treat Bowie. Eat him eat. Get my treat Bowie. By the time I do all of that, it'll be time to chill. Autumn's always up late. She's a night owl like me. Turkey and Gouda. Well, I know Christy made meatloaf, so fried egg sandwich. All right. The children are wanting to play, which means they're going to get loud here in a second. You see Bo's tail going, right? Yeah, she just came back to the UK on Thursday from here, so. Good night, Owen. You have a great evening, hon. I know, right? Meatloaf sandwich. I love cold meatloaf sandwiches the next day. Oh my goodness, so good. He must be watching and bouncing back and forth between a couple of things. He's playing catch up. I love leftover meatloaf the next day, cold with just a little bit of ketchup on fresh bread. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Sue's had to go out. Well, welcome back, honey. Your daughter tried lobster. What did she think of it? Brian, you just never had it made right, baby. You hear him, right? Really, guys? Really? They're both looking at me like, yes. Sushi with crab meat. Right? I love meatloaf. Oh. What, baby? Well, you're going to have to go find your mama and ask her. I'm not doing it. Go find your mama. Don't eat anything that comes from the ocean. That's true. I remember that. They love to play diggers, and they wrestle and tussle all the time. And right now, Jade wants to go OUT, and she can go ask her mama, or she can wait. Oh no, Grampy. No, 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 no. It wasn't cooked right then. Grampy, do you like shrimp or crawfish? Stick to turkey sandwiches and water. Don't like shrimp or crawdads. Okay, cool. Zeus does, yeah. I have a short clip, Diggers. I'll have to send it to you of these two. If you tell them that you're going to go BYBY, I can't say that out loud. Because even when they heard it back on the video, they went not so crazy. Oh no. You cannot say that in front of them. The meatloaf is lunch. Deep-pitted pig. You have a great night, Deborah. Thank you so much for being here, hon. It's great to see you. I'm not going to be on here too much longer. It's getting kind of late. Yeah, that's code, Andy. I know what that means. All right, you guys. Seriously, it is getting late here. I'm gonna shut this down. A couple hours is good. I know, Anon, right? They all look so good. Did you vote? But they all look so good. And I really think between first and second, this is one of the closest votes we've ever had. I want fried chicken too. I just don't want to fry it again. Too late for that. All right. Well, it is getting late here, guys. I'm going to shut this down. Diggers, Anon, Brian, Andy, Grampy, everybody, Deborah Autumn, I love you guys. I love y'all to pieces. And I will catch y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to vote if you haven't. Spread the word. And then I'll see y'all tomorrow live at 7 Central. So y'all have a good one. It's good to see all y'all back. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Love ya.